Okay, so what is this post about actually? There are people that are like upset about the patch. Patch isn't even out and people be crying. Okay, so let's see. We don't need them anymore. Throw them away. No on needs the old veterans anymore. We have their money. Dude, what is this person talking about? Or so it feels. I played since shortly before Heavensward and spent much more time in the game than I should have. I played every possible content back in those days when you had to level all jobs for cross skill and learn what does what. My biggest passion was PvP, and I was so damn happy when we got the feast. I spent even more time in the game, practiced, worked on my skill as a healer. Scholar was the only healer I had at max level, and they were not that great in the first season of the feast. Yet I kept going, from getting stomped to out healing the then rank 1 white mage, and in the end earned my top 100 lone wolf eagle beak set. I have worn it ever since because I worked so hard for it. Sure, I switched every now and then, but never did wear other stuff for long. Oh, I know where this is going. Okay. For long, simply because of how much I worked for the set. Now it appears that the old rank rewards are coming back as replicas. If translations of the live letter are true, that would be the last straw for me. The game has changed so much over time. There are many features, many that don't even know existed and are now lost. I still held on. I never unsubbed, but I don't play all that much anymore. Okay, so this person that's already on their way out. So the person that already doesn't even play anymore, they felt the need to make a post to say that they were quitting. Holy shit. If this is truly happening, then that's pretty much it for me. I mean, it was pretty much it for you already. As someone supporting 14 for a bit over 10 years, this feels like I'm being robbed of the greatest accomplishment I ever achieved in the game. Dude, I'm going to tell you this, man. Okay, dude, I kind of feel sorry for this guy because if his greatest accomplishment was achieving top 10 in or top 100 in the PvP, dude, that's a fucking joke because I played back then and nobody played fucking PvP. Nobody fucking played PvP. So this person who worked super hard for this, in their mind, they worked super hard for it. But in reality, what probably happened is there was so few people that actually played. This person just defaulted into top 100 because he was only one of the 100 people that played. So like on one hand, I kind of feel bad for this guy because he's so ignorant and so naive because what he perceives as like a lot of hard work actually wasn't hard work at all. It was just he was probably defaulted into the top 100. For now, this is just a Discord translation from a live letter, and I know how many will just dismiss what I say, but to me, that mattered. If it comes true, I am gone, okay? If Yoshi P should read this, yeah, as if that would happen. How many times can you go back on your word before your word means nothing? Have a good day. Edit. I was just told that the replicas might not be dyeable as it was with the Garo replicas. If that's the case, I can live with it, I suppose. Oh my god, dude. So I think that this person is obviously, they're not right in the head, meaning that their priorities are all fucked up. Okay? Their priorities are all fucked up. They're playing the game for the wrong reasons, and they also have like the wrong priorities. I think that this person is an idiot, but I will say this though. I do kind of feel just a little bad for this person because they actually think that they put a lot of hard work into this. Now, I don't know. Maybe they did, right? But if I were to guess, yeah, I would guess that they were just defaulted into the top 100. I just really feel that this guy's like really ignorant, really naive. Like, okay, I don't mean to be that guy, but I could tell just by the way that this person types, the way this person values things, that this person is absolute fucking dog shit at the game. Absolute fucking dog shit at the game. I can like, if I was to guess, now I could be wrong, but if I was to guess, man, I've seen this like attitude before. I've seen this mentality before. Now, being like skilled at the game, you can have a good opinion while not being skilled at the game, but this person I think has a really bad opinion while also being really bad at the game. But either way, this person, they were like already on their way out, right? And now that this like change, that's it for them. And then at the very end here, this right here, I was just told the replicas might not be dyeable. If that's the case, I guess I can live with it. Like this person, even if this person doesn't leave, they're still going to quit. Like they're just paying. They're basically, this person is is paying a sub to play a game that they don't play. Sorry to hear about it. I also argued we don't really need the glamour that much, but it seems there's so much demand for them. Hopefully they can name the items differently so that you could still have some distinction between the back in the day and the newer ones exchanged for PvP currency. Nobody can really take away your accomplishment. People are going to mock you for it, but you have a right to be mad. I don't think so. I don't think they have a right to be mad at all. While I agree it robs people of what was advertised as a unique reward that few would ever have, I strongly believe it should never have been a unique reward like that. The whole top 100 thing put people off of PvP because they knew there wasn't much chance. Dude, this game is like so soft, man. Dude, the people that play this game are such pussies. You know in fucking Terra, man? Okay, imagine if they did this. Imagine if this game had in it that if you cleared an ultimate in the first 2 weeks, you got a special ability that increased your damage by like fucking 20%, your attack speed by 20%, and like, I don't know, some other crazy ability. Because that's how it was in Terra. Like in Terra, if you were top 5 in PvP, you got this fucking ability, man. And I remember because I had it. It was, fuck, what was it called? It was called like, it was like Bloodlust or... Does anybody remember what it was called? It was so fucking badass too, man. It was called Murderous Intent. Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude, look at this shit. Murderous Intent. Dude, it was so fucking sick, man. It was so fucking cool. Oh, yeah. Now, this person's wearing a fucking mask, so you can't see it. But, like, basically, like, your eyes would, like, glow, and you would have all these, like, Silent Hill effects on your face, dude. It was awesome. Yeah, I had that, and it was for top 5. Imagine how fucking salty people would be if you had to clear the raid tier in, like, the first, like, 4 days. 4 or 5 days. You know what I mean? Imagine how fucking salty people would be. In almost 5 years of playing the game, I've seen someone using a feast mount twice. And I think I may have seen someone using one of the armor sets once. Though it might have mistaken them for Law's Order, which I understand your feelings. The number of players actually still using and enjoying these rewards was a tiny group to begin with, and has dwindled down to near non-existent. It's time to let others enjoy them too. What even was the gear? What even was the fucking gear that this guy's talking about? I want to see it. Is this it? Lion Liege set? Liege. The Burge Liege. This one's so stupid. This hat is so stupid. Who the fuck designed this helmet and thought, yeah, that's cool? Like, who in the fuck designed... Dude, I have never seen a person use this shit. All top 100 rewards. Season 1. Okay, this is the Lone Wolf. Okay. I mean, I guess it looks okay. It looks okay, but it doesn't look like anything to get bent out of shape over. Like, to me, this looks like, I don't know, this still kind of looks like leveling gear to me. The problem with Final Fantasy XIV, man, is like a lot of their people in charge of Glamour actually have horrible taste in fashion. And that's really saying something coming from me. I think a vast majority of gear in this game looks like absolute dog shit. I think that, like, this game's okay, like, I'll put it this way, man. I think this game has really good graphics. I think the scenery looks nice. I think the characters look nice. I think a lot of the game looks nice, except for the glamour. I think a lot of the glamour looks like absolute dog shit. Whereas I think WoW looks like absolute dog shit. I think WoW looks like shit covered in vomit. But the gear and some of the gear and stuff, it looks really awesome. Bro always wearing t-shirt and shorts with Velcro shoes and thinks he can judge fashion. Okay, I'm going to time you out for 2 reasons. 1, I don't have Velcro shoes anymore. Get the fuck out of here. And 2, truth equals ban. No, that's the thing. I don't just like edgy armor. That's not it at all. Bro, my favorite... Dude, one of my favorite glamours is this, man. This right here, man. This is one of my favorite glamours in any game. It's this simple fucking iconic red shirt. Like, something doesn't have to be super flashy to be really good. Something doesn't have to... That beard, worry bigger. The beard, worry bigger. Drummer.
Did you see it?
That looks like 14. Where did you get that beard? Yeah, but I don't know about this. This looks okay. Oh, the Hellhound mount. Yeah, that looks okay. Feyhound mount. I think I have this, actually. Greyhound armor set. Dude, this is kind of lazy, honestly. That's kind of lazy. Just a color swap. Okay. Well, that's not a bad mount. That's kind of cool. Dude, I'm going to be real. None of this armor looks cool to me. I think every piece of armor with a cape looks like fucking dog shit. Capes are very bad in this game, man. I do like this mount, though, the Dreadnought. It's pretty cool. The difference is the Savage rewards were never advertised as limited exclusive rewards. The ranked rewards of feasts were advertised as such. Yoshi P repeatedly said they would never be available again. He went back on many things he said in the past, but this is the last straw for me. Oh, I see. Okay, so the person is like actually like little dick mentality. They feel that like, okay, I'm going to tell you this, man. I'm going to say this, man. After like multiple years, like 4 years, 5 years, it doesn't matter how hard you work for that shit. It should just be available to everybody. Like, who cares? The only people that care are people's opinions that don't even matter. So fuck them. Like, let them quit. This guy's like got 2 feet out the door anyway, man. I will never understand people who cry and scream over not having something be exclusively theirs in a game where the thing in question is a pile of pixels or polygons, where the real world value should be more in personal accomplishment than whether or not you have a single soul to show it off to. Holy fuck, this guy's like getting, do you lament when there is no one to see your success in single player games? Or do you relish in the victory known to you in that moment? Dude, this guy's like fucking being poetic and shit. This guy put way too much like effort into this response to this fucking moron. What's the problem with more people having access to it? It's not being taken away from you. Pro tip, before you invest years of your life into a video game, you are not owed nor entitled to a single thing just because you play a game for a long time. Yeah. Yeah. I think anybody that plays this game purely for PvP, I think you're playing the wrong game. PvP is such a mini game. It should never get exclusive timed items like this when Savage Raids Ultimates never do. I mean, yeah, that's true. Devil's Advocate, do you think, say, UCOB weapon MOG should be available for the entire player base of tomes? I know it's not the same thing. I personally, I don't give a shit, but I think there's too much of a difference. And plus, yeah, so you can still do UCOB. So let's say, okay, so let's like alter the scenario. Let's alter the scenario slightly to be more in line with what the post is about, right? Let's say they removed UCOB from the game. Then yes, I think you should be able to buy it with tomes. Yes. But if you can do something in the game, then yeah, you should be forced to do it. I think that time stuff is kind of cringe because like not everyone played during that time. So the fact that you didn't play during that time, you're like punished for that. I feel like that's unfair. They don't stop moaning and screaming for stuff they can't have till the devs bend over. Wait, you guys ever think people take timed in-game rewards in video games a bit too seriously? Dude, this guy's so fucking stupid. This guy was like, okay, this guy right here is disagreeing with him. And this guy's so stupid that he's like agreeing with him. The fuck? Unless I'm reading this wrong, but I don't think so. But anyway, this is pretty funny. Anyway, yeah, so I'm really glad that they're changing all that shit with the glamour. Hold on, let me see. There's a couple other posts here too. I missed the good old days. I was talking to a friend today and was asked what I played for fun. Told him I used to play 14 was a big part of my young adult life. I bantered with people, chatted in Idleshire, rage baited before that was a common lexicon. Dude, what the fuck is a lexicon? What is that like? A shape? What does that even mean? Lexicon. Is that like a hexagon? Is that like some weird fucking rhombus or something? Had a blast clearing the early ultimates. Screamed when I cleared. What went wrong? I always thought it was the game. To be sure, this game has been going downhill in many respects. You know what's crazy is people always say the game's gone downhill since like fucking Stormblood and shit. Or Stormblood and Shadowbringers. And it just keeps getting more popular and popular. And we keep getting, it's just crazy to me, man. But anyway, but I don't know if that's it anymore. I think we're just living an age of malaise. I don't even know what that would do. This guy is like making up words, especially in the United States. I refuse to believe that this person is living in the United States using these words. These are like foreign words. I figured when you look at how completely nonsensical the Endwalker Dawntrail story was, that's partly because we can't imagine that kind of society in real life anymore. What is this guy? Dude, has this guy even got to the point yet? Really, people just giving up the centuries of hatred because you offered them a steamed bun? That's ridiculous. It wasn't just because of 14. I think it's also because this game is now situated in a very different culture and climate. And the Heavensward community, I remember, will never come back anymore because it was a slice of internet culture that will never come back. It's not that people grew up. It's that the internet writ larger is no longer a somewhat insulated pocket. Dude, is this... But I don't know... Okay, I'm gonna be real here. I have no fucking clue what the fuck this guy's even talking about. You know what? Let's take this guy's post. What the heck does this mean? What your friend or maybe you are describing there is a mix of personal nostalgia, cultural critique, and socio-emotional reflection. It's not just about Final Fantasy XIV, even though that's the surface. Let's unpack a bit. The emotional core, nostalgia and loss of meaning. At the heart of this post is a sense of loss, and not just a game community, but of a moment in time. You're remembering 14's Heavenward era as more than a patch or expansion. It was a small, optimistic online society where people laughed, raged, and connected. The grief comes from realizing that this feeling can't come back, not because the server shut down, but because the world has changed, and so have we. Okay. Malaise here means a kind of generalized depression or numbness. Good Lord. A societal fatigue where optimism feels naive. Huh. The writer connects that to modern American life. Dude, what the fuck is dramatic? But it captures the despair some people feel today. Holy fuck. See, that's what I mean, man. Dude, this is way too... Okay, thank God, in fucking simpler terms. This passage means it's not that 14 got worse. It's that we live in a world that makes it harder to feel joy and connection in the same way we used to. The game changed, yes, but so did we. Would you like me to help you replace or summarize? Do you think this is a weird or parasocial opinion? Not weird and not really parasocial. Let's break it down a bit. It would be something that feels personally betrayed by Yoshi P or mourning the loss. Yo, personally betrayed by Yoshi P? That's like fucking 90% of the 14 community. The post is about loss of a shared feeling or atmosphere. So it's not socioculture melancholy. So it's socioculture melancholy. While it feels intense, it does read emotionally charged. That's because it mixes personal memory with broad social critique. They're trying to connect a personal nostalgia to a wider cultural mood. This can sound grandiose, but it's more like a reflective essay than a personal rant. Weird? No, it's a bit heavy but thoughtful. Emotional? Yes, because it mourns a culture mood that's gone. It's the same kind of tone people have when they say, man, the internet used to be fun. Bro, I think the internet's fun now. It's just fun in a different way. Okay. So this doesn't have anything to do with the glamour shit. Man, where's all the fucking posts about people hating on the glamour, dude? You have no idea how many times I heard someone post on, like, you have no idea how many times I heard, oh, this person, oh, so many people are outraged about the fucking glamour posts, and there was a post here and a post there. I ain't seen no posts, man. I was like genuinely curious and genuinely wanting to see why people hated the glamour stuff. But everybody said that, oh, it was like, oh, people were making forum posts about it and Reddit posts about it. I ain't seen a single fucking post. Everybody loves the change except for like 2 people. Zeem's got baited. The stream is in decline. Jesus. Wait, Zeppla was upset about the glamour announcement? I would have thought she would have been happy about the glamour announcement. What did she say about the glamour announcement? Dude, what? Wait, oh, she backtracked on it, and then I would just need some context about this. But then again, I don't take anything she says seriously about the game anyway. This is what she said. Dude, 7 people couldn't take a joke. 7 people dislike this. So she said something and then she backtracked on it and said she was too emotionally charged that day or something. Oh, too emotionally charged mean that people didn't take her opinion kindly and she got pushed back. I just don't fucking see why it matters. I would say that Final Fantasy is actually the worst game that you could possibly defend any type of glamour change. And the reason why is because your one character can literally play every single fucking job. I think that to a small degree, there would be an argument for a game where your classes were separate characters because there's a lot more commitment. But even then, I would say that you should be able to wear whatever the fuck you want. But Like, dude, even in the lore, your fucking character carries around a bunch of fucking job stones. And it doesn't make sense to me why your character couldn't equip anything that they fucking wanted. Like, even the lore disagrees with the people that are against this change. Yeah, that who says heavy armor isn't for magic folk? There's no reason why heavy armor shouldn't be for magic players. How is a Hrothgar and a Speedo more lore accurate? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So I wake up today and thought I'm on hiatus. A friend sends this to me and this insults me. This actually shows how tone deaf and idiotic the devs are. I'm actually now more glad I'm on hiatus than anything because this is fucking gross. This is a move that will kill the game. People have argued since I started this game that other than crafter gear, they want crafter locked, not class and crafter locked. Okay, this person, okay, I'm going to be real, man. You don't have just thin skin. You have no skin at all if this somehow offends you. Nothing about this decision can possibly do any harm to the game. Holy fuck. Players that have been wanting less restriction on Glamour for years. Holy shit. This is currently possible, by the way. Man. What are the reply or the quotes? Is this the worst post ever made on 14 Twitter? I'm sorry, but you can't stay on hiatus if this bothers you that bad. Don't come back. I ain't reading all that. I'm happy for you though. Or sorry that it happened. Okay. That's funny. Yeah, so I guess this is the only fucking post that I've seen where someone was mad or upset. I really thought there was going to be more.